Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup using some of the trendy makeup products that have been released in 2025, probably within the last couple of months or so. And I have a new product today, the Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt Texture and Tone Palette. I have it in the dramatic one. And then the rest of the products are just things that have been released within the last couple of months. Let's get started. I went in with the Maybelline Grippy Primer. I used the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado, and I use my Morphe Wakeup Artist Color Corrector in Papaya 03. I'm gonna use the Haus Labs Precision Sculpt Shaping Balm in the shade Curve. Going in with my MAC 139S brush to buff this in. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M572 brush to blend out the nose area. I'll go in with the Sephora Best Skin Ever, just along the outer edge, and then I will go in with the Makeup Forever on the inside. Okay. Just gonna try to blend a little bit of these edges in just to make it easier when I apply my foundation. I'm just gonna use my puff to blend this inner corner in just a little better. Now I'm gonna go into foundation. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. This was a reformulated foundation that Too Faced released maybe like a month or two ago. I have mine in the shade Chestnut. I'm going with 2 pumps of this, and I'm gonna take a blending brush. I'm gonna use my Morphe M530. And I'm gonna go into my liquid blush. I'm using the Rhode pocket blushes in the shades Toasted Teddy and Sun Soak. I'm gonna mix them today. I'm gonna use Sun Soak more up, and then I'll use Toasted Teddy like more in my face, because let's see, I'm going for a dramatic like eye look today, so I don't want anything with too much color. And so this Sun Soak, ooh, this is pretty. Sun Soak is nice, guys, and I like to use a brush to apply it. You can go right in and swipe it on your face, but I feel like I have a little more control over where I want to put it and how much pigment when I use a brush. So and it's nice because you can really share this out. Like if I stopped a few seconds ago, it would have been a little bit more pigmented, or it would show up a lot more, but I don't want it like that. So now I'm gonna go into Toasted Teddy, and this one I'm gonna put more in my, like on my actual cheek. Yeah, like right over here. And you know, this foundation, this Too Faced foundation, definitely is a medium buildable, because I didn't use a lot, and you can definitely still see some of my skin through it, but I like that. I don't really want too full coverage right now. I'm okay with that. Okay, I think I like the mix of the two. What do you guys think? Let me put a little more right over here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do what I did in my last video also. I'm gonna go over this with my my Java Benefit blush, because that looked so good, guys. Those two mixed together make such a cute, nice flush of color on the face. Now I'm gonna brighten up my under eye just a little bit more. So I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Naked Quickie concealer. And this one is in the shade 50 WY. Very, very bright. Don't need a lot of this at all, and I'm just gonna keep it right in the center. Okay, that just sort of opened up my eyes a little bit more. I like that. Okay, I'm going to set my under eyes using the Sephora collection Blur It, but I know that it doesn't work really well as a baking powder. So I might have to go on over it with something else, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna first see, because I really want my under eyes to be very, very smooth. So this is the Sephora collection Blur It loose setting powder in the shade Banana. I'm gonna go in with a very, very light layer of this to set this down. I remember it really did a really great job of blurring my under eye. It was just that when I tried to bake with it, it did not work. But look at that set. That looks amazing, guys. And this is very affordable Sephora collection. But it really does a great job at blurring your under eye if you're just gonna set. All right, I'm gonna lightly set the rest of my face using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan. I'm just gonna lightly set. I'm not really trying to go for coverage here. This is just to get rid of that shine that's left behind. I'm gonna set it even further later on, but this is just so I can move on to my next step and I don't get oily before I even finish my makeup, you know? I'm gonna use my Haus Labs Powder Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in the shade Jatoba Sun. This one is, I'm not even sure when this one came out. I know this is such a nice color. I know I got this recently. I didn't get this when it first came out, but I have been really liking it. And I think I like it a lot because it's the perfect color, but you have to apply a lot to really mess up. Like, it goes on very light-handedly. Even if you put a lot on the brush, it doesn't come off crazy. Like, so this is the Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt Texture and Tone Palette. I ordered mine from Sephora. It comes with a little card that gives you like some ideas on how you can do your eyeshadow. This is what the palette looks like. Very, very gorgeous colors. Like I said, I've never had a Natasha Denona palette before, so I'm really interested in the texture, the blendability, the pigment. You know, I want to see what kind of product this is. I thought that from the pictures online, I thought that this color right here was more red than it actually is. It's a little misleading in the Sephora website, but it's not. It's a light shimmery, like burnt orange kind of color, but I'm telling you, if you look on the Sephora website, it looks red. I think I want to try this one right here. It's like this purpley black type of color. All right, so first I'm gonna go into this color right here, N3, and place this color along my, let me see. All right, it's picking up pretty nicely. I'm gonna place it along the outer edge and, oh, it comes with a nice mirror too. Look at that mirror. Nice big mirror. So I'm gonna use that to see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna press N3. Ooh, okay, very pigmented. Wow, 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 wow. Blending out pretty nicely. That's nice, and that's just with one dip into the shadow. That is lovely. Going in again. You know, I have I'm gonna compare it to what I have and what like I've been using, which is the Patrick Ta. And while I like the Patrick Ta, I do feel like it's not as pigmented as I would like it to be, or maybe I'm not using it correctly. But yeah, these are coming off way more pigmented than that. This color is gorgeous. Like this N3 color, it's like a cool, I don't know, it's like a brown, grayish brown color. I love this color right here. I'm just gonna wipe off my brush and then buff out the edges a little bit. I should go in with another color, but I don't really want to like change the tone. There's a bunch of like warm browns. I could go in with R1. No, I'm not sure. I don't want to mess it up. I don't see like a light end color, so I'm just gonna keep it like this and just use a clean brush to blend out my edges. All right, so that's where we're at. Now I'm gonna go into C3, which is like a black, and lightly take this along the outer edge. Not bringing it too much inside, you know, on the crease too much, just keeping it out here. Oh, these are pigmented, guys. I love it. I've always wanted to try the Natasha Denona palette. I just never have, you know. I'm going back into N3 to buff out the edge of this black color, which is C3. Pigment gets a straight up 10. I mean, it's like effortless. Blendability gets a 10. It's blending in so easily. It is so like user-friendly. I like this. I want the main color on my lid to be this C2 color. I'm just not sure how I should apply it. I'm sure I need like some sort of flat brush. Yeah, this seems like the type of color that you need to use with your finger. Yeah, so let me try. Okay. I'm gonna try my finger first because I just tried to pick it up with a brush and I didn't see, nothing happened. So let's see. It's coming off really, really nicely with my finger. That looks so good. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And I'm gonna take the black color and just put that one just like around the outer part of my lower lash line. I'm not taking it all the way in. All right, so the eyes are done. I just put a wing and some lashes on there. Still drying a little bit. I'm gonna bake a little tiny bit with my One Size setting powder in Rich Peach, just because I just want my under eye to just pop just a little bit more. And I'm not putting a lot, just a tiny bit on the inner corner here. I just want that inner corner brightness. There we go. And that was my One Size powder in Rich Peach. Now I'm going to go into my Makeup Forever setting powder in Sienna. I used it in my last video and I was like, I love this powder. It really does give you like a flawless finish. I'm gonna just dust away my bake here. And I think I wanna just add a little something right here. This is just what was left on my puff from my under eye. Just a little something, and then I'm just gonna dust it away right away. There we go. All right. I'm gonna go into the Rhode Pocket Blush in Toasted Teddy again. And this time, I'm just gonna use Toasted Teddy this time and just build that color back up again right here. Maybe I'll go in with the other one also, since it was such a nice color when they blended together. I don't think I need the other one. I'm just gonna leave this one. And then I'm going to, I think I'm gonna go with the red lip today. I'm going bold, guys. Do I wanna do red? Is red gonna look okay with this? I don't know. I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills lip velvet in the shade Pomegranate. So I don't know if it's really red or if it's more like a burgundy berry, which might work. Yeah, look at this color. Is that too much? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna use my Sephora lip liner, Rouge Gel lip liner in Aubergine Dream number 14, and line my lips. Now I'm gonna go into the Java bronzer, the Java blush, and just set that liquid blush that I just applied. This is such a gorgeous color. I'm like obsessed. As you can see, I just used it on my last video, but it's just like a perfect color. And you know what? I think it compares to MAC Raisin. I think it's not the same, but if you hold them up together, they look similar, but they do apply a little bit differently. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvet in Pomegranate. These were half off the other day, and I'm just like, this is such a cute color. So let's see. Ooh. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And the texture on this is phenomenal. It's so matte. Well, they say it's velvet, so. It's not red. It's not like too burgundy. It's like a perfect berry color. Love it. I'm gonna just use my One Size powder melt just to get everything together. I don't know if I want to use the Charlotte Tilbury or the Danessa Myricks. I used Danessa Myricks in the last video, so let's go in with this one. Okay, you guys, this is the end of the video. This is the final look. Love the way this came out. Obsessed with the lips. That color is perfection. Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomegranate, in case you want to know. Every product that I used in today's video will be listed down in the description. If you guys have questions on anything that I used or did in today's video, don't hesitate to leave me a comment down below. I am impressed by this Natasha Denona palette. This is my first one. I love how easy it was to blend. I love how pigmented each color was. Definitely going to be seen on my channel a lot more. These colors are perfect. This palette is versatile. You can go super dramatic or super subtle if you want. Colors in here are so gorgeous. So I hope you enjoyed doing my makeup with me today. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.